Alright then guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the channel, and today we have got a pretty sick one actually. I've organised a little meet down at Caffeine and Machine and loads of cars have shown up. Let's have a look around and see what all the cars that are here. Obviously there's loads of EP3s, but lots of other stuff here too. So starting off, as always, because my car is here, obviously we're going to start with my EP3, so here we go. Tom's come down in his FK2, then we've got this FK8 next to it with some Mugen bits on it. Look at this Mugen front lit, super cool. It's cool to have the two championship white cars here next to each other as well, but the main car that has shown up has been EP3s, as I'm sure you would imagine, because you guys are all obviously watching my channel, I suppose, for the EP3. This is actually a really cool car because this was owned by a 93-year-old and his grandson has actually bought it off him. How sick is that? So it's a completely standard car, bought it brand new, drove it for years and years and years, and then sold it to his grandson, obviously a Premier Edition as well. Got this Nighthawk black car here, pretty standard looking by the looks of it. Does have an exhaust. This Cosmic Grey EP3 is pretty rad. So these team dynamics are cool because they've got this sticker, like I mentioned at that Honda meet before. This is something that I want to do with mine. I think that's really cool. Brace in the back as well. Got this EP3 here, Milano red. Standard radio in this. Got a TEG intake, as you can see. Facelift car. And we've got this parked up here. Premier Edition Recaros. Funny that it's on basically what would be, I guess, be a pre-facelift plate. Moving on, we've got this. But you know, the one thing I do miss is actually being able to put my bonnet up fully upright. Mine doesn't go up that way because I need to shave down the fiberglass to make the bonnet prop actually fit. Premier Edition Recaros in this. Gold looks really good against the black. This DC5 is very cool. So we've got a carbon spoiler by the looks of it. That is pretty cool. We've got some Spoon Sports stickers on here. Spoon Kevlar spark plug cover, obviously Spoon brace, Spoon rocker cover, Spoon oil cap, very nice. Spoon socks. So yeah, quite a few Spoon parts on this. And we've got this Nighthawk black EP3. We've got Maxon Design front lip on this one. Some tyre stickers on this, on these rotors. There we go. Now, I'm going to show you this because this is really funny. Look what's been stuck over the GTI badge. That is absolutely brilliant. And then we've got this EP3 here as well. Got some ultralights on this. And we've got a X-brace in the back of this thing as well, but fully stripped out by the looks of it. Battery relocation into the boot over here. It's convoyed with this car this morning actually, which is pretty cool, but look at this thing. It's like a midnight purple EP3, fully stripped out in the back, all painted like this matte black. How cool is that? I don't think I've ever seen anyone paint theirs matte black in the back. Red carpets in the front, personal steering wheel. But yeah, this paint, especially on the road, looks really cool in the sun. Red engine bay, Integra intake. I think I've mentioned this in a video before, but this is the color. If I had to respray my car any other color, it would be this color because I just think it looks amazing. We've then got this pre-faced EP3 here. This thing's actually having mobilizer issues, so could potentially be stuck here by the end of this meet. Then got this EP3 here as well. Mugen sticker on the back. This EG is crazy though. Look at this thing. Early gen Spoon Sports oil cap. I'm tempted to do this kind of oil cap for the S2000 because I have the Spoon Sports rocker cover on the way. Skunk 2, and then yeah, just running into a massive intake down there. Incredible build though. Look how it's just such a good looking car when these things are low as well. Got the sunroof, got acuity shifter in there, and then little carbon ducktail spoiler on the back. Very nice indeed. Oh, actually the whole thing's carbon. So it's definitely a little bit of an EP3 takeover here. So we've got Cosmic Grey EP3 with silver end keys. So it's got front lip on it as well. Looks like Maxon Design. Very cool. So yeah, I guess this is kind of what my car would look like if it had silver end keys and not the bronzy gold color that I've got in mine now. An OEM wing, but it's got this little gurney flap little thing on it, which that looks pretty cool actually. So moving round to this area, we've got this pre-facelift here, again with the Integra intake in there. Got some FN2 seats in this though, which is pretty cool. And look at this. This is here has been wrapped like a carbon effect on some Pilot Sport 5s. So some grippy boys, very nice. And we've got this yellow car here, some white bowler wheels, pre-facelift, tint in the rear, but yeah, again, another car completely stripped out, just about, you can see in there. Spoon style, or spoon tip on the back as well. Got this Fiesta ST, and we've got this EP3 here, which if you watched my video with Jack, you would have seen this was one of the cars that was part of the drag racing. Unfortunately, had to go early, so I didn't actually get to drag race the standard one, because that would have been a pretty cool race as well. But yeah, this thing's got Lambo doors on it and everything. Pretty wild. Shout out to Tom for actually getting me in because he got me into this for free, like a legend. Very nice Porsche. These wheels seem massive. I wonder if they're KN wheels or something. They are absolutely huge either way. Got this Civic up here as well. EK hatch. Big exhaust out the back. Very cool. This M8 I saw drive in earlier. It's chrome, but then there's also a load of carbon on it as well. How wild is that? Almost the whole rear end is basically carbon. Full carbon diffuser on it as well. Carbon tips on the exhaust. We've got this M5. This has got a carbon bonnet as as well. The bonnet on this is huge. That's a pretty cool piece. And it's got carbon grills and carbon front lip. Wheels, got some carbon side skirts, all matte black. Carbon duckbill spoiler on this too. It wouldn't be a meet without Mini being here. And we've got Zara here too. Here she is, just walking around chatting to people. It's been really fun. I'm going to keep walking around looking at some cars. Mini is also going to clearly keep doing the same thing. Off she goes. Got this Lotus here with some cool red interior. There's literally nothing in these things. It's crazy. Super small steering wheel as well. These are cool. So it's an Elise S. Got this Mark V Supra here. Seems to have an exhaust on it. Looks a bit lowered as well. Very cool navy blue colour too. So walking back down towards the teepee, we've got this Subaru Impreza here. A couple of cars that are always on my stands and come to me. So shout out to these guys here. So again, I'm going to show it every time. What a fabulous choice in sticker placement. Actually just got these wheels, very cool Enki, but look, mismatching. So we've gone for these on the front. And then we've got this EP3 here. It's going to, since I last saw this, it's got 2 Recaro pole positions in it. Check out how sick these things look in here. Super race spec in here. Looks amazing. We've got this M3 here, looking very nice. And we've got a Ferrari California, I think, with the upright exhaust tips instead. This classic Mini is very cool. Got some wide arches on it. Blue Cobra seats in there to match the blue exterior. So it's full blue on blue, massive gear knob. Thing is wild. Selection of motorbikes along here as well. I know absolutely nothing about. Full carbon helmet though, that's pretty cool. This Ferrari 488 we've got. Oh wow, I never noticed this before. This is carbon on this one. Against the grey you can't totally tell, but that's really cool. Cool little touch there. Oh, it's carbon here as well. And here. So sick. I wonder if that's all part of the same pack. Carbon on the interior as well. Very nice black leather. Look at the center caps, they're carbon as well. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is actually Nardo grey or not, but this GT4 just looks so good. This is definitely my sort of thing. Look at the intakes in the side there. Double wing on here. We've got like the duckbill underneath. We've got the bigger wing on top, and obviously GT4 plate on it, as you would expect. We've got a couple of Focus RSs here. One in blue. This one looks like it's got some Mountune bits on it. Got a Litchfield BMW M4 here. This one's also got carbon grills, but this wrap is really cool. It's like a matte maroon, carbon front lip as well, and it's also got the carbon roof option. Although, is that an option? I'm not totally sure for the M4. Is this a standard part? You get carbon roof, but it's got full cream interior. We've got this Focus RS here, and then we're sort of back into the Hondas. So we've got this EP3 here. Airwalker lip on steroids by the looks of it. Really chunky. Got carbon front wings. Super cool Enki wheels on this, like proper old school vibe on an EP. This looks really cool. Carbon spoon style mirrors, carbon door cards on the inside, carbon steering wheel. The grey colour of the wheel just looks really good offset against the red, and it's got carbon boot lid on this. Rear diffuser on this too. This is such a sick build. Check out how cool this is, right? You got the navy and the gold on the wheels, and then it moves into the engine bay as well. I suppose it's not totally navy, it's more this blue colour, but matching the rocker cover and the strut brace with the wheels is so sick. It's clearly K-swapped, as you can see. Acuity shifter again in this. We've got a bridge seat, but then look, this has had a full underside restoration, similar sort of thing to what my car went through. You can see all that. So actually On a Mission ended up doing the underside of this one, because that is something that they do offer. It does look absolutely amazing. This Beetle, pretty cool as well. Proper old school vibe. Very nice indeed. Super clean as well. Got this Corvette pulling in as well. It's all sort of changing now. So it's getting to about lunchtime, so I reckon a lot more cars are going to start showing up. Well, as you can see in the background. Got this thing coming in too. That's pretty cool. And there's a BMW behind that as well. We've got this Milano Red EP3. It's got some Premier Edition seats in it as well. Seems to be a very common thing. Huge HKS exhaust on the back. Look at the size of the tip on that. And then we've got the On a Mission cars. So if you would have seen my video of my tour of On a Mission, you would have seen these in a bit more detail. So I'm not going to go through these, but lots of genuine moving parts. If you want to see more on this car and on this car, go check that video out, which I'll leave a link to do a full walk around on both of these cars. Well, I wonder what's in this. Look at that number plate. Very cool. And you can tell it's a K24 because it has this orange dipstick. That is the differentiation. Apart from it sits a little higher, I think. I could be totally wrong, but that is a brilliant plate. Premier Edition Recaros. Is it a Premier Edition? It looks like it might be, you know. Some Team Dynamics on this as well. Then we've got another DC5 here. Look at the wheels. These working motions. ZR10s, I think these are. ZR10s. Super glossy finish on these. Almost chrome. Is it like a shadow chrome or something? And it's got the polished lip as well. Very nice. Man, Championship white just looks so good on cars, doesn't it? And speaking of championship white, we've also got this JDM EP3 here in championship white as well. RPF 1s in black, super clean. Filmed this car before as well, very nice. And this is a facelift car, so it's got the two-tone Recaros in it as well. Got carbon bonnet, we've got some white bits in here tying all of the white together. Got this Porsche Taycan, but we've got this. It's so sick. This is definitely a bit of me, this thing, this GT3. I'm a big GT3 fan, just love the wing and just love the air intake look. Just looks amazing. Incredible looking car. Oh, so good. Got this Golf R here on some rotor forms. Oh wow, I've never realized that the roof did that. Got this wing on the back, got a rear diffuser on it as well. Got this Jag F-Type here, well F-Type S. Oh wow, just noticed the wheels. These have got carbon bits in the wheels. How crazy is that? I don't think I've ever seen that on a Jaguar before. It's got carbon Jaguar badging here too. And then we've got this Audi here, got this Golf, we've got another EP3 here. This is the one with the livery, this was on my stand. Look at how cool the livery is on this. I definitely feel like I should do something like this with like Limitar Racing or something. I can imagine just, sorry Tegra, replace the Tegra logo with a Limitar logo. That would be very cool. Got a Mugen wheel in this too. Look how good that wheel looks. So this is a wheel option I'm thinking for maybe the S2000. I don't think I'm going to do it with the EP3 because it's the daily. I quite like having an airbag, but it's got titanium bolts fitting that too as well. So it looks really cool. Look at that. You can tell it's been on my stand. Look at that placement. That is actually really cool. I'm probably going to have to get a photo of that for the website, to be fair. Got a carbon bonnet on this thing as well and carbon hydro dip inlet manifold. That is pretty wild. Never seen that before. See the cold air feed coming from down here into the air intake velocity stack style. Oh, and PFO 1s as well. Completely forgot to mention. So the wheel I've got on the SD1000 on an EP3 so it's like a mashup of my cars because obviously it's cosmic grey as well. Moving from the main area into the back car park, we've got this Porsche here. We've got an i20N. M140i. Let me show you this Focus over here. This thing is crazy, just Hulk figures everywhere. Obviously the number plate you can see, but this is jokes. Look, got a Hulk cleaning the wheel. How brilliant is this? Full custom embroidered interior bits too. Absolutely crazy. Cleaning here too. It's even got a spray bottle. That's so jokes. And next to it we've got this ST as well, Max and Designs splitters and stuff on that. And then walk through the car park, got this GT86. We've got this 400 Sport Edition. It's got like 400 in the seats as well. You can see that in yellow with the yellow stitching. 400 Sport embroidery. Got this 350 here, got this Accord, and we've got this Civic EJ as well. Look at what has just started showing up. How sick. Actually, I'm gonna shut up. Listen to these. This is a bit of me. S14 with a kit on it. That's how I like them. This is why this venue is the best. So many sick cars have shown up. Shout out to everybody that has made the journey down today. I still, obviously at this point in time, don't know the actual number. So on screen right now, this is the number of cars that actually showed up for the meet. Pretty rad. Thank you to everyone that came down. Thank you to everyone that came and had a chat with me and had a look at the cars. Just shout out to you guys for being awesome. So glad that you guys also all got to meet Minnie as well. It seemed like people came for the cars but stayed for the dog. So leave a comment down below guys on what your favorite car of today was. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this one, like this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.